Like with any art, makeup artistry requires the proper tools for the right results. In this video, I'm going to show you which tools are the best to get all the different makeup looks you want. We're going to go through bristle type, size, shape, and density. Those are 4 important things to look at when choosing which brush to use for what part of the face. Hi there, I'm Helen with Sephora Pro, and in this video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about choosing, using, and maintaining your makeup brushes. Bristles are really important because you have 2 different kinds. We have natural hair, and these are really great for powders or anything with a high pigment payoff because they lay down the product in a really smooth way. Then you have synthetic brushes. Synthetic brushes are amazing because they are great for creams and liquids and they won't absorb any of your product. Size is also super important when choosing your brushes. Larger brush sizes can help you blend products or apply them evenly all over the face. Smaller brushes are great because they apply in a precise way and sometimes can be very detail-oriented. For eyes, there's going to be a larger eyeshadow brush as well as a smaller eyeshadow brush, and they'll give you 2 totally different effects. So the larger brush is really great for sweeping on product all over. And this brush is great for just smudging lines or creating something really fine and precise all around the eye. You can also have different size brushes for the face. So something like this is really big, and it's going to be able to apply the product and buff it on everywhere. Really great for blending. Whereas this brush is much smaller, so it's going to be for a smaller area or something you want to apply in a precise way. Something like concealing underneath your eye, maybe applying a little bit of a liquid highlighter because it is synthetic. Something else to consider when you're choosing your brushes is the density of the brush. A brush that's very dense will apply a lot of color in one application, like this. A fluffy brush is really great for blending because it allows you to blend product with high pigment but not apply a lot of product. A common mistake that many people make is using fluffy brushes everywhere. They feel really nice, but they can create a muddy look very quickly. Most shapes of brushes are either rounded, domed, slanted, or flat. Rounded brushes are great for applying product in sweeping motions. They give really soft edges, and so they're great for any sort of powders or anything you want to apply in a soft, subtle way. Domed brushes provide precise placement. These brushes are great to use in a pat and roll motion, so like this. Slanted brushes give you the control you want for precise placement. I love this brush because it's slanted as well as flat, so it's going to give you a perfect sculpt underneath your cheekbone. This brush is a slanted eyeliner brush, and it's really all about precision with this one. You can get the perfect cat eye in no time. This one is a slanted blush brush. If you think about the angles of your cheeks, that's how it's going to apply to your face. So you're just going to sweep it on across the angle. Flat brushes allow you to lay down a dense amount of color. This brush is really great for applying highlighter or sculpting sides of your face because it's narrow as well as flat. You also want to think about foundation and lip brushes because they're going to lay down a lot of pigment in one application. Where you hold your brush also dictates how much product you're applying to your face. So if you hold your brush really close on the ferrule, this metal section, you'll get a really strong application. That's great if you want a really full coverage. Most makeup artists, we want to hold it in the middle or a little bit further back because we prefer a sheared, layered application. It'll help you lighten up your touch and give you a really blended look. Deep cleaning your brushes is something I get asked all the time as a pro, how to do it and how often to do it. I would say once a month is a great baseline for how often to clean your brushes. If you have acne-prone skin, you'll want to deep clean your brushes at least once a week. If you have a breakout, I would recommend cleaning them right after. Solid brush cleaner is a great way to deep clean your brushes. With this one, you have the solid brush cleaner inside, as well as something with a little bit of texture to grab the product and take it away from the brush. First off, you want to take your brush and dip it in a little bit of water. And you want to be careful not to get any water in the ferrule. And then swirl it around onto that solid brush cleaner. And once you have enough soap in there, then take this textured pink grip and roll it around and try to make sure that you're getting all the product off. You might have to do this a couple times to really ensure that your brush is clean. And then dip it in the water again, making sure to get all the soap out. Once you've taken off the product, be sure to squeeze out your brush and try to make sure that you have maintained the shape of your brush, and then just lay it down flat to dry. It's super important that you don't get any water in the ferrule because it can dilute the glue inside of the ferrule and make the bristles fall out, and it also could breed bacteria. If you're just doing your makeup and you're doing something subtle but you want to change colors, take your tissue and just sweep it back and forth. And that way you've taken off any excess pigment and you can move on to the next color. If you're doing something with an intense color or maybe a denser brush that's picked up a lot of pigment, I would recommend using a quick change brush cleaner. Spritz it onto the tissue. And then take your brush and in a sweeping motion back and forth, you will remove all the excess product, and then you're ready to go. Properly cleaning and maintaining your brushes will extend the life of your brush. For more tips and tricks, you can go to your local Sephora store and sign up for a class to get personalized advice, or you can go to Sephora.com and check out our other how-to videos.